Hey Strikers, this is SF, and the final stage for Gernand. And my team is going to be Koyuki and 2 Lubus, and my friend is going to be a Miroku. So, in terms of the dungeon, you want Koyuki for your max luck, and she's the best max luck out there besides Lubu. You can decide if you have Lubu's max luck or not. But Koyuki, this is the evolution. A lot of people will have the ascended form just because she has more no abilities there, but evolution is the better max luck for this specific dungeon. Just because of the Beast Slayer M that she has, a lot of people in this dungeon are beasts, except for the actual boss. But in terms of gimmicks, it's blocks, and there are power-up walls. So people who play Eldorado knows what these guys are. So basically you hit these walls and you get a attack boost, and you need this attack boost to actually deal damage to everybody on this map. And why Koyuki and Lubu are really good is just because of the Slayers. For Fire Slayers and Beast Slayers, you only need 2 hits onto the walls to actually deal some kind of damage to the mobs. If you don't have Slayers, so if you just have a regular no block monster for, let's say, like a Margaret or something, then you need 3 walls to actually hit that threshold. There are warps, but it's only for 1 turn, so it's not that big of a deal. And it's just Koyuki hitting 3 walls and hitting that Staple Gator to death. And Staple Gator is a beast, so Koyuki with the beast and 3 power walls, that's a lot of damage. Next stage, just clear off the wolves. Once you clear out the wolves, they will proc their cross skulls, and that will lower the blocks. So technically you don't even need no block monsters, but it's always nice. Like Miroku and Koyuki has a no block on them. Oh, I missed, but I did get back with the 2 that was left up. Okay, there goes the wolves, and down goes the blocks. And after that, it's just clearing. There are ability lock monsters that are gonna shoot their attacks next, but just hope for the best. Ouch, ouch. Okay, it wasn't that bad. And Lubu for the finish of the boss. Okay, next stage. Starting off with my second Lubu. He doesn't have his Fire Slayer, so you do have to hit twice. You have to hit 3 times onto the walls to actually deal damage to the mobs. Okay, I cleared off the warp monster, that's okay. But in terms of how you do this is to just clear out the walls if you don't have a lot of no block monsters. If you do have no block monsters, then by all means just go for the boss. Okay, the defense up for Gernand is down. Now Koyuki does have her ability lock on, so it didn't do that much. Okay, Lubu. Okay, cleared off the final guy. Just to open up some space for Lubu to work with, because the blocks are really annoying. Wait away. 2 walls, that's 500k, which is not bad. But just keep on hitting those power-up walls. And I'm not hitting 3 at all, so this is really bad. Now Koyuki needs 3 to actually deal something, so I don't think for the boss you won't need 3 for any monster. It's just that it's more better, like damage efficiency wise. And Lubu hitting all 3, and there goes that boss. Okay. Next, starting off with second Lubu, and there are Staple Gators, and this stage doesn't have any droppable blocks, so you have to hit Gernand either behind him or go behind in the corner, or hitting his right leg for damage. So it's a little bit harder. That's why no block monsters is a little bit better here. Okay, there he goes. There's Staple Gators and Lubu. Just hitting all three. Just hit all three and then see how it goes. Yeah, I clear out the Warp Monster, which is not the worst case scenario. And Lubu. Now for Lubu, it's really hard because of the positioning here. I'm just gonna give out 3 and hit 2. And Midoku is gonna hit all 3, or hope to hit all 3. Hit all 3, and boom! That's a lot of damage, guys. And Koyuki, I'm gonna try to miss my gauge, and I fail completely. But anyway, she was pretty stuck up there. Okay, next Lubu. Grabbing 2, grabbing 3, and missed the boss completely. Just gotta hit, just gotta clear off the boss before his middle counter. So you do have a lot of time. Okay, how to hit all 3 with Midoku, just because she has ability lock. Okay, perfect. Boss time, 40 turns. Starting off with Koyuki. It's basically use the power up walls to clear off the mobs. Especially for the wolves, I'm just gonna hit 2 and clear off the wolves. Right there. It is 4 bars, not 3 bars. And defense up for Gernand. But I'm just gonna clear off the wolves first. And done. The next Lubu is gonna be rough for him, just because there's not much room to actually get to the power up walls. Yep, sad face Lubu. And next is Midoku. I got 1 power up wall, and I did some damage to the boss. And Koyuki hitting 2 and hitting the warp guy, which is fine. Just gotta clear off the boss before his middle counter, and you should be fine. And I'm just missing all over the place, which is not great. 1, 2. Okay, good. And Midoku for the finish. Hit all 3, or just hit 2. Okay, second bar, starting off with Koyuki. And just like the other stages, clear off the walls first. There's 1, and some damage onto the second one. Now the power up walls, of course, will lose its effect after you hit 1 monster after 1 hit. So you want to hit the walls before you hit the monster, and it won't retain any of that damage once you hit other monsters. Okay, I clear off the warp guy. You just want to continuously hit somebody with the power up walls and dealing damage. It doesn't really matter who, because you would want to clear all of them in the end and leave Gernand alone. There's no real like priority much, just as long as you don't just as long as you don't just not hit anybody. If you don't hit anybody, then that's the worst shot. And all the other shots you can be like, as long as you hit somebody, then you should be alright. And bosses left, and just hitting the power up walls to deal damage. Nice. That is perfect. And if you hit all 3, then you only need a couple of shots to clear off the boss. And that should be it. Nope. Poison didn't finish. Okay, there goes the boss. 2 more bars. Second last bar, starting off with Lubu. And there are 4 wolves here, so it's going to be a little bit rough. But as long as you hit 2 walls, then you should be okay. And I didn't hit anybody, and this is what you call a bad shot. Okay, I hit 3, and there goes 1 wolf. Next is Midoku. Midoku, I'm going to strike shot just because there's no way I can hit the power up walls without using her strike shot. So there you go, there goes one wolf. 2 more to go. I do want to clear off that top left one, the very top one, just because he has attacks coming up. So the chances are I won't be able to hit it. Judging by this, I was looking at her strike shot to see it's a strike shot, but whatever. Just miss the gauge, hit the blocks, and then hit that wolf right there. And after that, it's just clearing off the wolf, the last wolf, bounce it off him, and then hit the walls that way. And I missed that wolf, which is fine for now. But I do want to clear off that wolf. Okay, come on, get that hit. Perfect. And Minoku for the damages. Nice. And Koyuki just hit 2 and then you should be able to clear. Or just hit 1. Okay, 1's not even enough. I think I was absent-minded during that shot. But who knows, I could have just been bad. Okay, there goes the boss. Okay, last phase. Last phase is where there's everything. There's a lot of everything. Just clogging the whole map. So there's wolves, there's warp guys, there's ability lock guys, and all that stuff. And just trying to find a way to clear somebody. And no. This is going to be rough. I do have Lubu's strike shot to clear a lot of these guys. So that's always nice. Which I'll probably do. Next is Koyuki. Nice. And Lubu going to strike shot. Now, why does Lubu's strike shot works and not a lot of stuff works is because of the actual damage. Like, you don't need the power up walls to actually deal damage to these guys, because the power up walls give you enough damage to go above a threshold. It's about, like, I don't even know the threshold, but 2 power walls goes up to 400k per 1 normal attack, whereas if you do a meteor, that's about 400k no matter what kind of monster you use. It's just that Lubu does a little bit more because of the chain beater aspect. Okay, strike shot for Minoku, and that's just do damage. But like I said, the dungeon itself, it just filters off damage below a certain point, and meteor strike shots and stuff that increases your attack does a lot more. And that was just me missing my power-up walls. That was basically the gist of it. And one more shot from Lubu should do it. And there are no weak points, so you can't really amplify your damage that way as well. So that's why you just need damage that's over 400, around 400k, and then you should be able to deal damage onto any of the monsters on the map. And that's pretty easy. You do want to have 4 Gernads on the team for the final stage. You can have 3, and then you have your friend bringing the last one. But that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.